Ladies and gentlemen, I saw the rise of this player in 1981, FernandoMania, which eventually led to the Dodgers defeating the Expos for the NLCS and then the Yankees for the World Series. My God, what a sensation he was. Now, in recent days, it was disclosed he was stepping away from the broadcast booth to take care of a personal illness. Unfortunately, it took him on October 22nd. So today we're going to be talking about not the whole career of Fernando Valenzuela, but his influence on Chicano Latino culture in the early 80s. Now, born Fernando Valenzuela Agumamia in Etchelaquila, Mexico, was a Mexican pro baseball player. He played 17 seasons in Major League Baseball from 88 to 91 and 93 to 97. While he played for 6 MLB teams, his longest tenure was with the Dodgers. Valenzuela batted and threw left-handed. His career highlights include a win-loss record of 173 and 152 with an earned run average of 354. He's 41.5 career wins above replacement. It's the highest of any Mexican-born player of all time. He had an unorthodox windup as one of a small number of pitchers who threw a screwball frequently. He would look to the sky before he threw it. He never threw particularly hard, but the Dodgers felt he needed another pitch. He was taught the screwball at 79 by teammate Bobby Castillo. Now, when he signed with the Dodgers on July 6, 79, he made his debut late in the 80 season. In 81, in which came to be called FernandoMania, Valenzuela rose from relative obscurity to achieve stardom. He went 8-0 in his first 8 starts, which 5 of them were shutouts. Valenzuela finished with a record of 13-7 and a 2.48 ERA. But the season was shortened by a player's strike. He probably would have won 20 games were it not for that. He became the first and only player to win both the Cy Young and Rookie of the Year awards in the same season. The Dodgers won the World Series that year. Now, his best part of his career was from 81 to 86. Now, he was the youngest of 12 children. He was born in a small town within the municipality of Navojojo in the state of Sonora, Mexico. His birth date is officially listed as November 1st, 60, but during his rookie season in 81, several commentators questioned his age, guessing him to be much older than 20. His parents, Avelino and Maria, were poor farmers who worked the land with the help of their children and were of Mayo indigenous ancestry, so technically he's one of the greatest indigenous baseball players of all time. Now, in 77, he began his pro baseball career when he signed with Mayos de Navajoa. A year later, he was sent to the Guanajuato Tuzos of the Mexican Central League, where he posted a 5-6 win-loss record with 2.23 ERA. The following year, the Mexican Central League was absorbed in the expanded Mexican League, automatically elevating then 18-year-old Valenzuela to the AAA level. Pitching for Leones de Yucatan that year, he went to 10-12 with a 2.49 ERA. Now, a number of MLB teams scouted Valenzuela during this time. Dodgers head scout Mike Brito had gone to a game in Mexico to evaluate a shortstop named Ali Ascanga. Valenzuela threw 3 balls to Ascanga to fall behind the count, and then threw 3 straight strikes to strike out the batter. Brito said later that at this point, he forgot all about the shortstop. The Dodgers finally gambled on the young lefty, buying out his league contract on July 6, 79 for $120,000, sort of like what happened with John Belleville. Now, after acquiring Valenzuela in the summer of 79, the Dodgers sent him to the Lodi Dodgers, stuck in Lodi again, of the High A level Cal League, where he posted a 1-2 record of 1.13 ERA in limited action. The Dodgers felt that Valenzuela needed to learn to throw an off-speed pitch, so they had Dodgers pitcher Bobby Castillo teach him to throw the screwball for the 80 season. In 1980, Valenzuela was promoted to Double-A level San Antonio Dodgers. There, Valenzuela led the Texas League with 162 strikeouts, finishing the year with a 13-9 win-loss record and a 3.10 ERA. Now, called up to the Dodgers bullpen in September 80 in his first game on September 15th against Atlanta, his catcher was Mike Socha, who spoke some Spanish. Valenzuela spoke little English. In the last month of the season, he helped the Dodgers to a tie with the Astros for the NL Western Division lead, pitching 17 2/3 innings, scoreless or relief over the course of 10 games, during which he earned 2 wins and a save. However, then the Dodgers lost a 1-game playoff and thus the division championship to the Astros. Now, 81 was the breakthrough. The following year, he was named the opening day starter as a rookie after Jerry Royce was injured 24 hours before his scheduled start, and Bert Hooton was not ready to fill in. He shut out the Astros that day 2-0. He started the season 8-0 with 5 blanks and an ERA of .50. In addition to his dominance on the mound, Valenzuela's unusual and flamboyant pitching motion, including a glance skyward to the apex of each windup, drew attention of its own. It was a habit he claims to have developed spontaneously, although not until joining the Dodgers. Now, an instant media icon, Valenzuela drew large crowds from LA's Latino community every time he pitched and triggered high demand across the country for his rookie 81 Topps and Fleer baseball cards. A lot of people connect the baseball craze of the 80s to Valenzuela's appearance. During his warm-up routine at Dodger Stadium, the PA system would play ABBA's 76 hit song Fernando, thus triggering more levels of FernandoMania. He became again the first player to win Rookie of the Year award in a Cy Young in the same season. He was also the first rookie to lead a National League in strikeouts, and of course, the Dodgers won the World Series that season. Now, the 81 season being strike shortened was a very, very interesting situation because the Dodgers were not considered heavy World Series contenders until the playoffs started. Now, they had defeated Houston 3-2 in the opening set, winning, losing the first 2 games in the Astrodome, coming back to Dodger Stadium, winning 6-1, 2-1, and 4-1. Now, the idea about Valenzuela, Game 4 was the big key. This time between Valenzuela and Vern Rule of the Astros. Both pitched a complete game, but Valenzuela took the win as the Dodgers prevailed 2-1 to even the series. Now, in the National League Finals, Valenzuela played a large factor as well, especially in Game 5, where he held the Expos pretty well off the score sheet, except for 1 run until Rick Monday's big homer. Now, in the World Series, again, the Dodgers prevailed. Yankees had won the first 2 games, but when they got back to Dodger Stadium, they won 5-4, 8-7, and 2-1. And, of course, the Tommy John game 9-2 on October 28th at Yankees were still in the game and Tommy John was pulled. Now, Game 3 was the key one, of course, where Fernando pitched a complete game for the Dodgers. Now, ironically, ladies and gentlemen, Fernando was the biggest supporter he had was Tommy Lasorda. Tommy Lasorda always looked up to Fernando, and it made him probably a better manager. I never liked Tommy Lasorda, but the way he motivated his players through Fernando showed they were overachieving. Unfortunately, in '82, he broke up the whole infield pretty much within a couple of years for the Dodgers. But it was a heady time because Fernando Valenzuela, you go from unknown on the first week of April to everybody knowing you. And, the famous Hefe incident on Tree's Company where the sous chef, he said, naming his son Fernando Valenzuela. Anyway, it was pretty weird. It was a beautiful time, a very, childlike time. Because do you believe in heroes? Fernando Valenzuela was not only a hero to the Latino and the Mexican population, but the whole of the world, because it just showed if you had the talent, boys, he was a workhorse that year. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the best season ever for a Latino player. And I basically believe, ladies and gentlemen, he should be considered for the Baseball Hall of Fame. He doesn't have the stats, but his impact on baseball is just tremendous. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how to say this as possible, but they call him El Toro, his nickname as well, and a very good hitter as well. Now, in retirement, just to remind everybody, he returned to Dodgers organization as a Spanish language color commentator for National League West games, joining Jamie Janin and Pepe Yaniquez in the Spanish language booth. In 2015, he switched to the color commentator booth on the Sportsnet LA for the Spanish feed. He was on the coaching staff of Team Mexico during the 2006 World Baseball Classic, the 2009 World Baseball Classic, the 2013 version, and 2017 version. Now, he also purchased the Mexican League's team Tigre de Quintino Roo in 2017. Now, inducted in the Hispanic Heritage Baseball Museum Hall of Fame in 2003, and he was named of one of enshrined in the Caribbean Baseball Hall of Fame in 2013, and he was inducted in the Baseball Reliquary Shrine of Eternals in 2006. Now, as a show of respect, the Dodgers unofficially kept Valenzuela's jersey number 34 as circulation. They officially retired his number at a pregame ceremony in 2023. The Dodgers also named him part of the initial class of Legends of Dodger Baseball 2019, and he was in Dodgers Ring of Honor inducted in 2023. Now, the documentary that ESPN put out came out in 2010, Fernando Nation, talking about the cultural aspect of his arrival. Now, the Mexican Baseball League commemorated his legacy on July 6, 2019, by retiring his number 34 for the entire league. Now, the death ironically came 2 days after the Dodgers won the National League pennant, and is a tribute to his planned for the World Series, which starts this weekend. So it was a weird thing that he left the booth, and Fernando, being the workhorse he is, he wouldn't have done so unless he was really sick. Fernando, we're going to miss you, and like I said, you wanted me to be a baseball player when I was younger, and best can be say, there's a place in heaven tonight. Gil Hodges, Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Ernie Banks are all getting together. Said, how did you learn to pitch like that? They'll probably, you know how baseball players used to sit around to talk hitting? He's probably in heaven now, and Sandy Koufax, but Cy Young is saying, how did you do that? I still don't know how I did. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're doing here, we're our tribute podcast. Let us know what to like, comment, subscribe, or share. And don't forget, FernandoMania rules. Have a good one.